it's pretty simple for me on Justin Dunn. And he has to do it consistently. And for me, I think doing it consistently isn't doing it for 2 months and then reverting back. But he can do it for 2 months, struggle for 3 starts, and then go back and be good again. But for me, it's pretty easy. He has to show better stuff. I mean, here's what we saw last year. We saw 90 to 92 mile an hour four-seam fastball with limited movement and 40 command. We saw 40 or 45 slider. We saw 40, 45 curveball. We saw 30 changeup. Those are grades. Anything below 50 is below average. 30 is poor, not major league quality. 40 is clearly below average. He's got nothing. He showed nothing stuff-wise in 2020 that tells me he can start at the major league level. Nothing. He needs a better fastball. He needs more 92 plus, very few 91 and below. I want to see some 93s, some 94s. The average fastball for starting pitchers last year was just a hair under 93. So anything under that is below average technically. And he lived below average. Granted, that's in velocity, but almost no matter how much your fastball moves, 91 is hittable. Now, if you have plus command and it sinks and you can run it, then you could do some things, but he doesn't have that. The slider has to be better. The curveball, if he's still going to use it, must be better, sharper. Command it, locate it. And the changeup has to look better than something I can throw in my backyard. Justin Dunn got by last season. Got by on maybe a little bit of luck, but he got by on, to be honest with you, I can't even completely explain it. He had a FIP over 6.5, an xFIP over 6. 17% of the fly balls he served up left the yard, and batted balls off him were hit on a line or in the air nearly 70% of the time. So the fact that 17% of the fly balls he served up left the yard is a significant concern. He induced 8.2% swinging strikes. That's not good. And walked nearly 16% of the batters he faced. Now, 8.2 isn't as bad as it might sound in some circles, but it's not good. It's not good at all. And when you walk almost 16% of the batters you face, you're in big trouble. Your stuff isn't good. Your control isn't good. Your command isn't good. You don't get swings and misses, and you allow a lot of fly balls and hard contact. I mean, he finished near the very bottom in ranks across Major League Baseball for exit velocity allowed, barrel rate allowed, hard hit rate, expected slugging percentage, whiff rate, very low. He really has to look like a whole new pitcher. You know, the data suggests maybe he throws the curveball more. It's about 3 miles an hour slower than is the slider. And last season it induced a swing and miss percentage 33%. The slider was just 24%. I think the slider's a better pitch for him, but maybe it's just not rolling right now. I've seen it at above average. I've seen it sharper. I've seen it with late break, two-plane late break, down and toward the back foot of a left-handed hitter. And he threw 50 changeups last year. About 6% of the pitches he threw per StatCast. Of those 50, 7 were swung on and missed. 8 were put in play. 3 of those went for hits, 1 of them a home run, and the average exit velocity on balls put in play against a changeup was 99 miles an hour. It's a small sample, yes, but it's just further evidence that his changeup was awful. It is not a major league pitch. It is not a pitch that's going to do anything against even AA or AAA hitters. Better stuff is where it starts. But better command, absolutely. Better ability to just simply throw strikes, absolutely. He has to be able to hit spots, though.